Hello Snack Pack, welcome back to Travel Snacks. Today's episode is a continuation of my experience at the RTR, which stands for Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, which is a huge gathering in Quartzsite, Arizona for other vehicle-dwelling nomads, hundreds of them. In today's video, we go to a store that's dedicated to beef jerky, I show my van and meet some friends, and I follow a stranger into the desert. Now, I know a couple videos ago, I already followed a stranger into the desert, but this time I was invited to follow somebody miles and miles out of the city, way into the desert. And I did it. You gotta see how this turns out, so let's jump right in. All right, I slept in way too long today, but I just remembered the time change, so I got up at 9, but it's really only 8 on California time. I was just cleaning up a little bit because today I'm going back to the RTR, and today is the Show Your Van Day. It feels kind of weird to have people kind of looking at your home, but I think this is the best way for me to meet people and get out of my shell a little bit. And look what I made. I stayed up last night using my markers and the stuff that I bought from Dollar General or Dollar something, and I made a sign so people can come in, see the sign, and then become part of the snack pack. I still have my pajama shirt on because it's cold, but I gotta do my hair, and then I gotta be over at the field between 11 and 11:45, and then you cannot leave until 2. Goodbye, campground. Let's do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get gas right now morning because today is the second to last day, and I have a feeling that people might be leaving the area today, a lot of people, so I want to get gas now so I don't have to deal with it later. And this gas looks like the least expensive at $3.52 a gallon, which is a huge difference from California at like $4.59. I love this price compared to California, heck yeah. Ooh, I also want to stop at this fresh jerky store this morning too to get some beef jerky for my younger son Justin because it's one of his favorite things. It says really good fresh jerky, so let's see what's going on here. Ooh, they have fudge and chocolate and nuts.
I have 18 of our 38 flavors on sample today. The cowboy, the teriyaki, the sweet and spicy are the most popular. The sweet garlic and the whiskey barbecue are my favorites.
Okay, I for sure want to try the cowboy because you made it sound so good.
So this is traditional, old-fashioned, basically salt, pepper, smoke like the cowboys used to make.
Okay.
It has no sugar or teriyaki in it.
Okay.
People say it's the flavor they grew up with.
It is. I love that flavor. That's like real beef jerky.
Yes. That's why it's the most popular.
Yeah, it's very good. You like the sweet garlic beef?
I do.
Yeah.
You do have to like garlic.
I do love garlic.
It's a vampire flavor, right?
Yeah. That's really good. Before I show you my beef jerky choices, it's time for you to make a choice. Do you want to become part of the snack pack? You should. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Throw a like on this video and keep watching till the end to see some of my new friends. As you may know, beef jerky is pretty pricey, but this was a gift for my son, so I splurged a little bit. 3 packs for $27. The flavors that I got for him were the traditional cowboy, and because he likes spicy food, I got him the Carolina Reaper. And for me, I kept the sweet garlic beef. All right, so here's all the vans that are showing today, and it said to get here between 11 and 11:45, and I'm here not even at 11 and it's already filled up, so thank God I didn't stop for coffee. All right, I'm in place. I gotta clean up a little more. All right, we're in business. Ready to show. All right, so this is just starting as far as the showing part. I'm gonna leave my van and quickly go look at some of these other vans because I'm interested in looking too. A couple seconds after I left my van, I noticed people were walking up to my van, so I could only do a quick loop to look at the other vans that were showing that day. At the end of the show day after I locked up, I did look at some of the vans, and the next day they had a showing for cars, so I took some video of that, so that'll be my next video, so stay tuned. Also, it was very rewarding showing my van because I had a lot of people coming up to the van, asking a lot of questions, and I got a lot of nice compliments, which was very sweet. I also had several people come up to the van that already knew about travel snacks and were part of the snack pack, so I was thrilled about that as well. I didn't take much video of people coming up to the van because I wasn't sure if they wanted to be filmed, but here's just a few little clips so you could feel like you were there a little bit.
Travel snacks, I follow you.
Oh, you do?
I've been following you since you were in the car.
Oh, really? Thank you so much.
It's like if you can be in a car, I can be in a minivan.
So are you doing a composting toilet?
It can be, but I don't. If I go to the bathroom, I just tie it up and dump.
I love your channel.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you in person.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Do you have
Oh, it's adorable.
Thank you.
the fridge? How many batteries do you have?
Oh my God.
I just have one battery. It's a 200 amp hour AGM battery.
How long have you had it? Like
I've been in here full time for a year.
a year? And it freezes well?
Oh yeah.
And everything?
I got a whole bag of ice in there, frozen food, and
You go, girl.
yeah, I got my whole setup.
Right there.
Well, my YouTube channel is called Travel Snacks, so I like to eat. So, so I knew I had to have a good fridge.
Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Yeah. What in the world? As the showing came to an end, I was cold and ready to go, but then this happened. Okay, you guys, I made a friend. It's a big deal. I made more than one friend, but I made like a friend that is cool and invited me to go to her camp area, which is supposed to be in a beautiful place in the desert. And there's gonna be a couple more people, so I'm gonna make more friends. Who even am I? I'm a person that makes friends. So I was so excited to make a new friend, it flew right over my head when she had mentioned that this camping spot was about 20 minutes away. It didn't calculate, but as we were driving, I started thinking, am I really following a stranger deep into the desert? I sure am. If my parents knew, they would be pissed. As a side note, before we got on the road to the desert, she said she wanted to buy dinner for her 2 campmates and me. So she knew of Indian food inside of a gas station. I don't think I've ever had Indian food, and I know for sure I've never had Indian food from a gas station. But because of the van showing, I had only eaten an apple all day, so the food looked really good at that point. Anyway, I like to follow my intuition, which I call the Holy Spirit, so I felt a sense of peace when I met her. Also, she already knew about travel snacks, and she has a YouTube channel as well. Now, if she hadn't have been showing her vehicle at the RTR and this was just a random stranger, I wouldn't have gone. But because we were both showing our vehicles and we were next door neighbors doing so, I felt fine going to camp with her and her friends. This is really out here, but it's all an adventure. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the further we got into the desert and I saw how far we were going in, I was kind of like, where are we going? Where are you leading me? Whoa, 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 whoa. But then when we got there, I saw the other 2 people and I saw that they had already been camping for a few nights. It put me at ease. Oh, they have a cute little flag tied up on that tree. Then when I pulled in, I was really hesitant, so I decided to leave. Haha, just kidding. I was just turning around so I could point my van facing outwards, which is a smart tip for anywhere that you park at night so you have an easy access out. Sweet. And there's my new friend, Adriana. This was actually my first time eating Indian food. I don't even know what this is called, but it had chickpeas, rice, and garlic naan bread. And the person at the store said it wasn't spicy, but you know me, it was spicy for me. But it was still pretty good, filling, and I appreciate Adriana buying dinner not only for me, but for Deb and John as well. After that, the weather cleared up a little bit, so we all got out of our vehicles and gathered up to get to know each other.
Here in our little group, we like to go around in a circle, just a few minutes explaining where you came from, what your vehicle's like. My name is John. I'm 54 years old. I'm from England, but I've lived in Colorado for like 23 years. I'm a bit of a seeker. I like adventure. I get bored very easily. Being in a vehicle and traveling around really appeals to me. Yeah, I've had lots of small adventures in my car, in various cars, and vehicle dwelling appeals to me, but I haven't really taken the step to do it permanently yet. But I came down here to see if it's something that I wanted to do, and I think it is. Yeah, it's been wonderful volunteering at the RTR and meeting like-minded people and making these connections. It feels that everybody's different, but got a lot of similarities, and just so open. Yeah, it's good to be here.
Hi, I'm Deb. I crossed the line in my head on August 3rd, 2019, that I was going to be a nomad at some point. I turned 62 in a couple months, and if it hadn't been for my mom getting sick and it being obvious that it'd be good to have somebody else around, I might still be working, but I stopped in October. Went back to Minnesota, got rid of all my stuff. Everything I own is in my SUV, and now I'm sort of a nomad out in Washington State. Came down to the RTR, volunteered, met these lovely people.
My name is Adriana. I am from Uruguay in South America, but I lived in Minnesota for 12 years. I am in a minivan and have been doing this for 8 months now and loving it. So life is good as out there in the boondocks.
The wind is whipping through the desert and it's raining. Me and my new friends were sitting around the fire and it was nice and fairly cozy, still a little bit cold, but it started to get a lot more windy. So we decided to go back to our own vehicles. I'm in my pajamas already and it's just 8 o'clock, but the wind is really picking up and it's loud. And I have my diesel heater running. What's happening here? Wow. But I had the best time. My new friends are awesome, and I'm just so happy I'm starting to make new nomad friends. It's like the greatest thing ever. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here unless something exciting happens.
Thank you very much for following me into the desert.
Awesome.
We had a blast.
Yes, we did. Of the videos that I've been making with, we go to a, now I know a couple videos ago I already to follow somebody, at least follow somebody 20 miles, no, not 20 miles, into way, what? There's something. All right, to the show area, to the area where beef jerky in my teeth. You got to see how to.
snack time.